Hey, how you doing? This is Adam Post, creator of College of the Dead, the ongoing zombie apocalypse graphic novel series, publisher of more than 1,000 comic books. Today, really exciting news. This didn't come out today, just came out very, very recently, but I just found it today. I'm really, really excited because Spider-Man may return in Captain Marvel 2 or 3, or maybe both. It's hard to say. I'm reading this article on We Got This Covered. I'm going to give you the link in the description. Tell me how excited you are. Look, am I excited about this? My thinking is Captain Marvel is a garbage character, not interesting, not compelling, a weird SJW character thrust into the normal Marvel universe, and she's just out of place and bizarre. Her first movie, very suspiciously, did do $1 billion, supposedly, as reported by Disney through box offices, even though they purchased God knows how many tickets. There are a series of videos talking about that. A lot of research about how Marvel bought the first two rows of every movie theater it appeared in. They did weird things with blocking bad reviews online. But any event, there's their hero, Captain Marvel. And this article is talking about how Spider-Man may return in Captain Marvel 2 or 3. Now, Marvel has already mixed Spider-Man with Captain Marvel. This is, I assume, for children. It's a digital comic on their website, Superhero Adventures, First Day of School. They've also done other weird little shorts like this with Spider-Man and their ridiculous, terrible Ms. Marvel character. And look, they're desperate to sell their junky little crappy characters. In fact, if you look here, here's another one with Spider-Man trying to support Captain Marvel as a little animated short. Is this for children? Yes. They do what they can. They're pushing these things out. So is it exciting? Yeah. Why not? I mean, let them do this. As the article says, a Spider-Man may have just returned to the MCU, but Marvel's already trying to pencil the webhead in for a few other upcoming features. As of right now, the agreement between the aforementioned studio and Sony only allows Peter Parker to pop up in 2 more MCU films. So apparently the deal to bring Spider-Man back was going to allow Spider-Man to appear, and aside from Marvel producing, Kevin Feige producing the next Spider-Man movie, Kevin Feige can also use Spider-Man in 2 more MCU movies, which they need to do because they are doing really strange things to the Marvel Universe series of movies. So Kevin Feige is supposedly hoping they can strike a new deal for more usage of Spider-Man before the current one concludes, though, which will allow the superhero to have even more of a presence in the popular cinematic universe. So why is Kevin Feige so concerned about having Spider-Man in the Marvel universe? Can you imagine why? Because he already has Captain Marvel, right? So why not have Captain Marvel everywhere? She's so popular and so interesting and so brilliant and so fascinating. Because it's garbage, because nobody really is interested in seeing it. Some people are rooked into seeing it. They're stuck seeing it. Nobody really wants it. But anyway, that's according to sources close to WGTC. We've got this covered, this website. Is it official? It's just gossip. Who knows? Who knows? But it is quite believable that Captain Marvel is not going to be carrying her own movies by herself, because who cares about Captain Marvel? Who has seen Captain Marvel more than once? Okay. The same ones who told us Black Knight was coming to the MCU back in April. Oh, okay. So I guess that's true then. From what we understand, this all depends on whether or not the two sides can work out a new deal, and Sony is comfortable with the character appearing in one of the aforementioned, I really like that word, aforementioned, one of the films. Well, Sony will work with them, but they're not going to let them destroy Spider-Man. And Marvel would love to use Spider-Man until it is used up completely and of no value and is as worthless as the Captain Marvel character. And why would they want to do that? You put in your comments below and let me know what you think. But I would say it's because they don't want any standout, strong heroes. They want to just sell universally the Marvel brand, and they particularly don't want heroes that are part of the old era of heroes that are part of like the hero's journey, that are part of relatable, cool characters. They just want these weird social justice characters, and they don't want any one character to be more popular than another, especially if that character is not a social justice warrior weirdo. Um, so there's no reason to believe that this won't happen either. Both studios seem to have buried the hatchet. So as long as the MCU and Marvel Universe continue to strike gold box office, I mean, we'll see. Tom Holland is going to appear in both franchises, and it seems likely that the two can have an amicable partnership. Hey, by the way, speaking of a partnership, this is our partnership. Subscribe to this channel. Do me a favor. It's very important. Like this video. Make sure you've also clicked the bell for notifications after you subscribe. And then again, greed could get in the way of any future dealings. You know, Sony was not greedy. They had no reason to give up all of that money. Marvel's doing just fine on its own as its parent company, Disney, is, without taking money away from Sony that Sony has earned, because they invested in Spider-Man. They invested in all of these Marvel heroes by making Spider-Man a success. That's what created the wherewithal for Marvel to do this entire incredible Marvel universe of movies that they made, whatever it is, $20 billion on so far in box office. And look, Brie Larson has also proven already that Captain Marvel can lift Thor's hammer. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. So Mjolnir? Yep, why not? Mjolnir in this new photo. So she's amazing. She can do anything. All right. It's possible that Kevin Feige wants Spider-Man to appear in one of the Captain Marvel installments due to concern over the film's potential bottom line. Despite a huge debut for Carol Danvers, sure. The character has Disney actually in that quarter where they claimed that she made $1 billion at the box office had to explain and didn't how their box office estimates came in $300 million more than they actually took in, which they blamed on Fox, which makes no sense because the estimates are based on box office receipts. Okay. In any event, Captain Marvel is the reason you're not watching Captain Marvel right now and you're watching this video is because it's awful. I'm cool. And there you have it. So, all right. You know, this is what they're talking about doing. So, yes, they need Spider-Man for as long as they can get him. But even needing Spider-Man, what they really need is Disney needs Spider-Man to be used, abused, and devalued so that the only valuable Marvel characters are in Marvel Universe. If you agree with that, say so in the comments. If you disagree, say so in the comments. I will personally fight with you. And you'll be wrong and I'll be right, but make a good argument. Maybe you'll be right. And speaking of being right, check out right now my comic, College of the Dead.
Hey, I'm Adam Post, creator of the College of the Dead graphic novel comic book series. Take a look at the printed prototype. This is what the book's going to look like. And we've got the 100-page Ashcan book of College of the Dead. This shows how we made the book. It's got all the script and layouts. It's really, really educational. And it's really great behind-the-scenes stuff. And we have the art book, which is an 8.5 by 8.5 black and white book. It's all the art without any lettering. A really terrific book, too.
The way you can get College of the Dead is to go to collegeofthedead.com. It'll bring you right to the Indiegogo page where you can buy the book. You can check it out. You can see the first 12 pages of sequential art. I think you're going to love the story. I know you're going to like the comic. You will love it.
collegeofthedead.com.